Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Guy Schaefer, and welcome to the Huntsville Ice Sports Center here in Huntsville, Alabama, where today's contest, I'm going to just be honest with you, it's historic. It's between the Flamingos. They're a first-year team into the B-League, and they've been kicking up some dust and catching some attention from all the other teams in the league. They're going to be taking on the Bardown Bandits, and it's going to be a great game, folks. I know a lot of you are at home right now thinking, hey, it's Super Bowl Sunday, but I'm telling you, there ain't nothing going to be as exciting as the game today between the Flamingos and the Bandits. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for a hockey night in Alabama.
I'm such a weirdo, tattoos from my toes to my earlobes. Was a role model, I never had a hero. I learned how to live through the stereo. Coming from where I come from, the inferior. Everything you see ain't what it appears though. Everything that I built, made that from zero, then added a zero. I am my hero, you couldn't imagine what it's like in my mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. I'm Guy Schaefer, glad to be back with you for another week. And we have another guest commentator in the studio with us tonight, Mr. Cameron Farr. Cameron, welcome tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
So Cameron has a bit of a connection to this game because tonight's contest is between the Flamingos and the Bandits. And number 11 of the Flamingos, I heard you might know that guy.
Yeah, just a little, just kind of.
Cameron's dad is number 11, John Farr. I think he's also the captain of the Flamingos, isn't he?
I believe so.
All right, awesome, awesome. So Cameron, why don't you tell everybody at home just a little bit about yourself, age, grade, what you do, stuff like that.
My name's Cameron Farr. I'm 16. I'm a sophomore, and I really don't do much except for come to these games and take pictures for their team. Yeah, that's about it though.
So you're the media guy, the one that does all the pictures for them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice, I like that. Cameron's 10th grade sophomore. I think is it Bob Jones you said?
Yes.
And also he's a basketball player, kids. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's good to have you beside us tonight. Our illustrious Dr. Landon Kane Dixon, still on vacation. Apparently a cruise ship that turned sideways, kind of like the USS Minnow and Gilligan's Island, for those of you old enough to remember that. So let's get over and let's get on to it. We're going to get ready to start the game here tonight. We heard there, that both teams have full rosters, so it's going to be like the best of the best against the best of the best. So that's going to be pretty exciting. All right, we're getting ready to start the game, and it looks like our man Jacob Buskin is going to be taking center. Puck's drop. Puck comes back to Stan Lavoski, big number 13. Stan's been a stalwart at defense for the Bandits. Bandits are scooting in, but man, the Flamingos are good defense tonight. Got a good looking outfit. Glauner back at his own blue line trying to get the puck. Oh, that puck scoots ahead to Glauner. He's coming in over the blue line. Lost control. Puck sails off into the corner. Shoots it out front. Oh man, if that could have stayed on his stick. Buskin had a shot. Back to May at the point. Chipped in. Goalie steers it to the corner. And the Flamingos are going to dump that down the ice. You know what we call that, Cameron?
Icing.
That is correct, my friend. First stoppage of the game. It is icing. The puck's going to come all the way back down into the Flamingos' end. So coming out on the ice for the Flamingos, number 13, Chapman Hewitt. Number 24, Tyler Nickelbein. This kid here, Tyler Nickelbein, he's got all the goals. He's leading goal scorer for the Flamingos.
Yeah. He's also like really fast for some odd reason, but like, yeah.
And he's a pretty good skater.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Yeah, he is. He's not real big, but he looks like he's shifty. Breaking in for the Flamingos. Number 32, who's that cat? Or is that 33?
Oh.
Baron Medlin. Oh, that was Hewitt. Love it with a shot, but sails over the net on a deflection, and that's going to bring a whistle for a... I think that puck was tipped with a high stick, and we're going to have a face-off to the left of the Bandits' goal. Here comes number 13. This is old Ben Reeves for the Bandits. He pounces it up front. Shot. Oh, just over the net. Back to Dickeroff. He bounces it in. Oh, the Flamingos coming out now, and they got a 1-on-2, almost a 2-on-2. Puck's down in the corner here. That's picked up by Medlin, number 33, back to his defense. Shot on net, just a bit wide. Nickelbine battling behind. Oh, he scores! Nickelbine behind the Bandits' goal. He come up from behind the net there and just gently slid it towards the goalie, and it went off his skates into the net, almost from the impossible angle. All right, so that's going to put the Flamingos up 1-0 on the Bandits. The Bandits actually without their goalie tonight. They have a substitute, so Tom Hamilton's still on injured reserve. And the guys earlier were joking this goalie is a full decade older than me.
A good 74 years old.
74 years old. All right. Oh, Flamingos racing back in again.
Oh.
Ooh, shot by Ware, but that's saved by the goalie, tipped up into the net. We're going to have another face-off to the right of the goalie.
A little too high on that one.
Man, if he's 74, he looks pretty good for 74. He moves pretty good, too.
I mean, he's 74 years old, and he's still playing.
He's still playing. Flamingos shot on net, save, turn to the corner. Play right below us now. Pitcher gets it. He tries to bring it up. That puck was dumped in, and behind the net, big Aaron May. Tell you what, Cameron, the Flamingos are all over him. Great forechecking. Shot on the goal, big save, steered to the side. And here come the Bandits out of their own end, up on the right to Paul Pitcher. Paul Pitcher, nifty little move, is into the center, shoots, big save, rebound into the corner. That's steered around by number 69, Joey Longino. And now here comes the Flamingos the other way. Pass to a vacant wing, picked up by Lavoski for the Bandits. He chips it up to Pitcher. Pitcher's got it now, and it's a 2-on-2. Pitcher and Buskins. Pitcher's going to shoot, wide. Buskins got the puck in the corner, tries to dump it back out front. Nobody's there. And that puck's going to go down the length of the ice. No, it's foot race. Flamingos, they get a shot towards the net. Lovell's got it in the corner now. Peterson's got it behind the net. Slid out front, and here comes Glauner. He's going to skate away. He's got a breakaway on goal. Glauner in by himself. He shoots, dipsy doodles. Dude, I think he hit the crossbar. I think he deked out the goalie, had an empty net, and he hit the crossbar, or the goalie tipped it.
Very unlucky.
Yeah. Back on the point, Bandits shoot, tip, saved by the goalie. Number 44, Sean Lovell, he bounces it around. Puck's not cleared, held in by Dickeroff. Dickeroff to Roy. Roy gets a shot on the side of the net. Harbour behind the net. Oh, he kind of gets tripped. Could have been a penalty. Referee holds the whistle. Back on the point to Dickeroff. Dickeroff shoots it down low to Brad Roy, captain of the Bandits. Held in by Dickeroff. Good play. Roy gets it into the slot, but that's gobbled up by the Flamingos. Some forechecking there. Yeah, that was a little bit of forechecking. Flamingos dump the puck in. Dickeroff's got it back on the left defense. He shoots it up on the boards. Here comes Andrew Glauner. Glauner up over center, crosses the blue line. He's got Harbour on his left. Harbour scoots to the front of the net looking for a pass. Oh, that puck comes out. Couldn't be kept in. Aaron May's got it now for the Bandits. Back over to Dickeroff. And then Glauner's got it. Ooh, Glauner just about lost it. You know who he almost lost it to? And here he comes, Nickelbine. Oh. Some of the kids at home think he was the father of the guy that started Nickelback, the band. So there you go. No relation. Buskin in on net. Oh, Dipsy Doodles, poke check. Good play by the Flamingos. Number 33 for the Flamingos, Baron Medlin. Gets it up over center to Nickelbine. Nickelbine shot on net just wide. Puck's passed right through the crease. Nickelbine couldn't get a stick on it. And the puck comes out into the neutral zone. Hewitt back over to Medlin. Medlin's got it. A couple swift little moves there. Comes in on the right wing. And he's caught up there by Reeves. Reeves in the corner. Reeves and Nickelbein bang away at it. And here comes big Doug Freeze. Gets the puck up into the neutral zone. Flamingos reorganize, and they're coming back in again. Great play by Hewitt. There was a little bit of banging down there by the goal, Cameron.
Maybe alright. You just have to walk it off.
For men's rec league, I don't know how much of that is allowed, but that was allowed. No penalties on that play. Puck down here in the zone. Again, I don't know who this goalie is for the Bandits, but he's made a couple great saves so far.
Yeah.
Aaron May can't get it out. Chop to the point. Oh, even Langmesser's back. I haven't seen him for a while. Ware's got it. Oh, man, what a shot. Right on net. Good save by the goalie. Ware's going to try it again a second time. No more luck that one than the one before. And here comes a breakaway. Oh, the pass was too far ahead. Langmesser had Ben Reeves totally in the open, but the puck just out of his reach. And that's going to bring us to a line change. And the old score clock's telling us we got 9 minutes and 25 seconds left in this first period. It is 1-0 for the Flamingos. Harbor at center. Moves ahead, wins the faceoff. Kept in by the Flamingos. Longino. Oh, gobbled up by Harbor, and here come the Bandits on a 3-on-2. Harbor over to Pitcher on the left. Pitcher scooting in, slides into the slot, shoots. Oh, big save by the goalie. Nicholas Langmesser kind of had an open net. He banged away at it. But to be honest, big old Alex Wilson was there to gobble it up. Good save by the goalie. So Cameron, your dad plays hockey, and we talked earlier before the game. He actually hasn't been playing that long. No, he has. Didn't he say he started just the last couple of years, maybe?
Oh yeah.
So he hasn't been playing that long, but loves the game.
Well, he played in high school, but this is like the first time playing hockey in like a long time.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. So you never picked up the sport?
No, I don't even know how to skate.
Well, basketball's a good sport to play.
Yeah.
Here come the Flamingos, shot on net, saved by the goalie. He doesn't know he saved it, but he did. Good play. And we come to another line change. That brings us to about 8 minutes left in this first period. Buskin's down at center. He's got Roy on his right. Glauner on his left. Aaron May and Big Stan Lavoski on defense. Nickelbein taking center. He gets it, comes in on net, shoot. Oh man, that was goalie to the goal post. Good save. He is pretty quick, that number 24. I will say that. Yeah, very shifty. Glauner's got the puck now. He shoots it all the way down. Oh, good pass and good pickup by Buskin. But he couldn't control it. The puck goes all the way down behind the Flamingos net. Comes out front. Nobody there. Glauner's got it. Shoots. Oh, big save by the goalie. Man, he got his wing up on that one, Cameron. Oh, that puck's going to come the length of the ice, but it's going to be a shot on net. Saved by the goalie. Here comes Lavoski. He scoops it back around, and no one's there for the Bandits. Here comes Medlin. Oh, Medlin. Actually, that's a penalty right there. You can't use a broken stick in a play. But he didn't get called on it, so we're not going to say anything. But those sticks are about $200, so you don't like to break too many of those. I noticed the Bandits captain, Roy, went and talked to the referee and asked him if there should have been a penalty call, because once you break a stick, you have to drop it. He took a jab at the goalie with a broken stick. You can't do that. Face off down to the red goalie. Flamingos get it. Shots wide, partially blocked. McKay in the corner for the Flamingos. Oh, perfect pass into the slot. Number 10, Caleb Walton, couldn't get it in. Oh, and that's a goal. That is a goal. Again, our goalie was a little bit out of position there, unfortunately, but there was a lot of scrambles behind the net, and the Bandits just couldn't organize themselves, and it kind of slid off his pad into the net under his glove. So that's 2 unfortunate goals there if you're a Bandits fan, 2 great goals if you're a Flamingos fan. Harbour with the face-off, he gets it back to Rob Healy. Rob couldn't handle it, came back pretty fast. Walton's got it into the slot, and he misses the pass. Oh, guy was wide open too. And here comes Harbour for the Bandits. Harbour couldn't get the pass into the middle. He did have a guy kind of open. Comes all the way back to Glauner on the point, and that puck comes out. And Glauner's going to be back. Oh, good pass up to Freeze. Couldn't quite hold on to it. And here come the Flamingos. Number 21, shot. Oh, he scores! Number 21, Heath Ware with the goal. Heath was just involved in the second goal, and that went off the goalie's pad, but that was a clean shot. I think our goalie was a little bit out of position on that one. It hit his pad and his stick, but not enough to be deflected away. So that's going to make the score 3-0. Flamingos are starting to open up a can of, we're a little better than you are today, looks like. Now for you kids at home watching, Mr. John Farr is on the ice, number 11. He's got what we would call a man's beard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's not fooling around. If you're going to grow one, you got to grow one like John Farr.
I think he loves a beard more than he loves me.
So we're going to have to ask him if he would be willing to shave it off to show his love for his son. All right. Back into the Bandit zone. Puck comes out into the neutral zone, picked up by Ben Reeves, number 13, for the Bandits. Reeves tries to get that puck into the front, can't do it, deflected, and it bounces up over the blue line. Oh, here comes a pass all the way over to John Farr, but that pass was a little bit wide. Farr tries to get in front of the net, can't do it. Doug Freeze gets it, he snaps it up around the boards to Ben Reeves, and Ben gets it out and just misses Buskin with a pass. Puck goes down the ice, but I don't think it's going to be icing. Nope, waved it off. Flamingos out and around, up to number 44, Sean Lovell. Sean gets it up to number 83, Jeffrey Edmiston. Oh, Edmiston, good pass in front, but big John Farr couldn't get there to scoop it in. Langmaster tries to get it out, can't do it. Comes back to big Rob Healy. Oh, good pass by Rob up under the wing. Here comes Paul Pitcher, the second. He gets it down to Buskin. Buskin's going to scoot in. Oh, good play by the defenseman, number 70, Drew Choate. It's not a body check, but he just cut off his available lane of pursuit. Tyler Dickeroff gets it in. It's broken up, and here come the Flamingos back the other way. Dickeroff. Medlin gets it in front, and that nearly went in again, Cameron. Oh, shot on net. Good save by the goalie. And it's going to bring a stop and play, and that's 2 minutes left in the first period. Flamingos out to a very dominating 3-0 lead. Got a good little crowd here tonight, Cameron. You see some people with Flamingos merchandise as well. Harbour, Nickelbine. Faceoff comes back to the Flamingos. Shot goes wide, and here comes Pitcher back the other way for the Bandits. Pitcher in the middle shoots just wide. Oh, kept in by Glauner, but it bounces right onto the stick and comes out in the neutral zone. Nickelbine almost had a break with that. Here comes Stan Lebowski. Dipsy Doodles in front of his own net. Gets the puck ahead to Harbour, and Harbour's coming in a 1-on-2. Harbour shoots. Big save by the goalie. That was actually a good shot by Harbour. If you want to see a little replay of that, Had the puck going to the right side of the net, but the goalie made a good save with his blocker. Puck shot in from the point. Glauner gets it there. Comes back to Glauner, shoots one more time, saved by the goalie, and the Bandits just couldn't get those rebounds. Lavoski's got the puck, gets it back over to Glauner on the left side. Glauner chips it up on the boards. Pitcher dumps it in, and Harbor gives chase. Here comes the Flamingos. Good pass up the center ice. Big fake slap shot. I think we're going to see some penalties. Cameron, don't lip read because I think them boys are using bad words right there. So they're both going to have penalties. Glauner for the, he called him for a hold, and then the other guy for a cross check. Anyway, so they're both going to be serving 2 minutes, or in this league it's 2.5 minutes with a straight run time because they don't stop the clock. But we got 25 seconds left, and then we're going to take a 1-minute break. And during the intermission, we'll get ready for period 2. So here comes face off to the left of the Bandits goalie. Puck comes back to the point. Shot towards the goal, but not on the goal. Walton for the Flamingos. That comes in front, steered to the side by Dickeroff. He bounces it off the boards, and here goes big Aaron May the other way. Ooh, man, number 8 is fast. He chased May down like it was nothing. That's Kevin McKay. He was moving. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first period. And I'm just going to grab a couple signs here, Cameron. So you can see how hard our graphics department's been working. The first thing we want to tell folks at home is we want to give a big shout out to Big Al. He is in charge of the company Awaken Films. They're just absolutely fantastic. Anybody that is looking to do any kind of serious film and video work, this is a company you want to hire. And we want to thank them for use of the equipment here tonight. So once again, our graphics department outdid themselves. Cam, get a look at that film camera. Isn't that amazing? A lot of kids spend a lot of years in college to do that. AwakenFilms.net. Thanks, Al. We appreciate it. Reset. Okay. All right, while we're on intermission, we also want to tell everybody at home, a lot of you are trying to figure out how to get a hold of us. And we're going to put all that stuff up on the screen for you now. Our man, Nate Harbor, actually number 19 on the Bandits team. But we'll give you all our social media contacts. So just go ahead, take note of that. And it's the best way to follow us and all our social media connections. So thanks again, Nate, for doing that. And we're getting ready to start the second period. Cameron, what did you think of that first period?
Very eventful. A few goals in there.
Yeah.
A little aggressive. Some people got a little mad, you know, but that's just hockey, you know.
Yeah, that's right. I think it was some good stuff. Here come Big Ben Reeves. He's coming in on the left wing. He's got a man out front. Oh, he shoots it.
Oh,
Longino pushing Big Brad Roy out of there like a caterpillar.
kept scooting.
Yeah, he did. So that was actually a good shot for the Bandits. One of the first good ones they've had in a long time. Start of the second period, 3-0 for the Flamingos. John Farr gets the pass back and they scoot it down the ice, and this is almost going to be a shot on net. Goalie had to steer it to the side. In the corner, number 83. Big Jeff Edmiston. That kid's got some wheels, I'm telling you. He's got some speed. Oh, there's a call by the ref, and we got another penalty. Edmiston, he called him with the hold. I didn't actually see that one. All I saw was him coming down after the puck. It must have been right after that moment when he grabbed somebody. So, anyways, that's going to be 2 Flamingos sitting in the box, and Our friend Mr. Glowner, not Downer, is in the other box. So we got 24 seconds remaining in the first set of penalties, and then a new one for the Flamingos. So this should not be 4 against 4. Langmaster, oh, good play by Nickelbein, tips the pass back to the point, and it comes all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bandits against 4 Flamingos. There we go, that's a little better. Nickelbein, man, this kid can skate. Choke, back over to number 66, that was Brandon Peterson. Here comes Harbor. Nickelbein has got him wrapped up. That puck goes down the length of the ice. No icing because the Flamingos are a man short. All the way back, Dickeroff for the Bandits. Gets it up on the, oh, just a bit of a bad pass there, and it goes past Langmaster all the way down the ice. And here come the Flamingos. They cleared out. That's Hewitt. Peterson breaks it up at the blue line. Tell you what, man, this number 21, Heath Ware, he don't fool around. Back in my younger days, I'm telling you, Cameron, I wouldn't want to run into that guy. All right, so we're into the second period now, 15 minutes actually remaining, so lots of time. Bandits still on the power play. Oh, there's a good stick check by Ware. Unfortunately, he knocks it. Yeah, that. Yeah. So one of the things that can happen when you purposely shoot the puck over the boards is what they call a delay of game penalty, right? Which I think they could have called that there. Back to the point, Glauner's going to have a shot. Shoots, big save by the goalie. And that puck goes the length of the ice. Good clearing. Oh, so they call that icing because he got out, his penalty was over. I did not notice that. All right, so we're back to full strength, 5-on-5. Face off just to the left of the goalie Alex Wilson of the Flamingos. Peterson gets it up on the round the boards on the right side to the winger McKay. McKay kind of dumps the puck in, but not totally successful. They're poking away on the boards there. Glauner, McKay fighting at it. And it comes loose. Paul Pitcher's got it. He dumps it back to the point. That's number 44, Sean Lovell. He shoots it. Lavoski trying to get the puck out of his own end. He skates back. And it's kept in by the Flamingos. Ware again playing great defense. And Ware's going to take a break. He goes for a substitution. Puck comes all the way down to big Aaron May. They moved Aaron May from defense to forward because they needed a little more speed in the back, and that's why Glauner's back there. Puck comes out around the boards again to May. He gives chase to Peterson. Peterson wins that battle. Puck kept in. Flamingo's got a chance. Good defensive play. Number 10 gets good play by the goalie. Stops that puck from coming out front. Ripped around the boards to May. Bounces off him over to Ben Reeves. Pitcher. Oh, and here comes Ben Reeves. He's going to have a chance. Breaks in on net. Shot. Oh. That really. We'll have to take a look at that. Hopefully we got that on camera.
Oh, Lord.
That should have been a penalty on Peterson.
I think he was a little angry.
Yeah, he kind of cross-checked him there.
I didn't see it, but I definitely heard it.
Yeah, there was definitely some rumbles down there. Are they both going on? Yeah, I guess they are. Well, we had a little bit of a tussle there. And Captain Bardown there talking to the referees, trying to figure out what the calls were on that. One was a cross check, I saw that. Anyways, as they get that sorted out, Cameron, take a look at the old score clock. 12 minutes, 50 seconds remaining in the second period. Still 3-0. Flamingos playing really good. Can't quite hear what they're saying, but well, they just have 2 minutes up for each one, so I don't think it's one's more aggressive than the other. So it sounds like they both kind of equalized. Well, now they just took the Flamingos off. Maybe they are doing a double. Trying to figure out what they're doing here, folks, and it's taking a few minutes to delay as the referees talk about this. Both look like incidentals, nothing major. Okay, so there is a 5-on-4. So that means the Flamingos guy got either a double minor or they gave him an aggression penalty. So I'm not sure how that shook out there, or an instigator. Anyways, looks like it's going to be 5-on-4. Yeah, the Flamingos are going to. Flamingos are just now informed that they only have 4 on the ice, so Lovell's going to lead, number 96. Tim Lovell, he's got to be related to number 44, Sean Lovell. Look at those names. Edmiston, he's got a breakaway, comes in, shoots, scores! That was a shorthanded goal, and that was a set play, Cameron. I don't know if you saw that. They won the face-off down there. If we look at this on replay, he shot the puck up off the board, and Edmiston, with his pure speed, just outskated all the Bandits and made it down. It was a good shot, though. Great shot. Goalie really, I think he did the right thing there. He was down in the old eagle position with his pads, but it was just a really good shot. So that's going to make it 4-0, shorthanded goal. Bandits now trying to recollect themselves. Your dad almost took up the referee. Here comes Brad Roy down the boards. Check by Farr. Puck comes all the way out of the blue line, and the Bandits are going to reorganize. Farr whacks it again. It comes back to Choate. Choate knocks it all the way down the ice, picked up by Dickaroff. Dickaroff on the boards to Rob Healy. Puck scoots and bounces. No one can seem to get a control of it. Here comes Dickaroff, number 15. Oh, here's a breakaway. Nickelbine, this kid could score. Deep shot, big save by the goalie. Oh. You see that, kids? Nickelbine stuck with it. He got his own rebound, and the goalie had already gone down. He just couldn't move fast enough.
I mean, he is 74, so.
He is 74. Cameron, thank you for bringing that up.
I mean, you can't blame him. Like,
No.
You just can't move it. You can't move as fast as younger people.
No, you just don't have the same speed you did when you were younger, that's for sure. So he is a full decade older than me. That's a good thing.
I mean, props to him, though.
Yeah, exactly. And when you're out playing any sport at this age, but especially hockey, that's huge. And he's out there doing it. And listen, that's the thing about this league. Goalies are an absolute premium. If you don't have one, I mean, you're just out of luck. Here come the Bandits back the other way. Number 10, Caleb Walton, he breaks that little rush up, and it comes all the way back down to Glauner for the Bandits. Glauner behind his own net. He gets it up on the wing to Paul Pitcher. Pitcher in the middle. Oh, broken up by that same guy, number 10, Caleb Walton. So I think we're full strength here, 5-on-5, are we? Yeah. Here come the Bandits. Puck comes down the ice, but broken up by the Flamingos. Number 69, that's big Joey Longino. Here comes McKay back the other way. Oh, he overskates the puck. And it's Glauner in the corner. Glauner had 2 guys on him. Puck comes down here. This looks like it's number 13, Stan Lavoski. He's going to come in Pass in front. Oh, couldn't get it. Yeah, we got another penalty. Number 69, Joey Longino. I think he had the long stick on him. Then they're going to call that one for hooking. It was a great pass in front by big Stan Lavoski. And even Stan saw it after he got the puck almost onto Big Rob Healy's stick, or no, it was Aaron May. Stick came down from Longino, and it's called slashing. So we're back to a 5-on-4 advantage for the Bandits. We got to see if they can do something with this camera because they're down 5 goals to 0. Yeah. So they only had 3 guys on the ice. So coming back onto the ice, number 70, Drew Choate. And here goes the face-off. Buskin wins it, but nobody's there. Medlin bounces down the ice. It's a 2-on-2. And he takes himself out of the play, and here comes Buskin back the other way. Buskin around level. He's going to break in on net. Oh, he tried jamming it in, but couldn't get it. Puck comes over, hops over Lavoski's stick, and the Bandits are going to reorganize and come back one more time. There's a pass up on the wing. Oh, that could be tripping, and it is. I'm telling you, this is another trip to the sin bin for number 96, Lovell. Who's already in there? Who was it? Oh, it was Joey Longino. So number 69, Joey Longino, currently serving. And he will be joined by his teammate, number 96, Tim Lovell. And that's going to give the Bandits a 5-on-3 advantage here. So let's see if they can do something with this. Ware's still standing on the ice down there. He hasn't gotten off yet. They're going to hold it. They're not going to drop it just yet. Folks, we apologize for a little bit of confusion. Cameron and I are up here on the far end of the ice, and we can't actually see all the way down to where they are at, so we're not sure exactly what they're discussing. But the referee is still at the penalty box, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. So Lovell's going to come off, and in his place comes Edmiston. This kid's fast. He's the one that had the shorthanded goal, I think, isn't he? Yeah. So, referee still at the box. Not sure what they're discussing over there. Could be that Tim Lovell and his penalty box mate don't like each other and are refusing to sit beside each other. It could be it, you know. You get caught cheating at checkers one too many times and that can happen. Doug Freeze had the puck taken away from him. And here come the Bandits. Roy shot on net. Oh, good save by the goalie. You're right about that, Cameron. Shot it right at his glove, but it was really good presence of mind to glove it, hold it, and stop the play. So we're going to have a face-off to the right of the Flamingos goalie. That's big Alex Wilson, number 35, having a heck of a game. And here comes the face-off. Oh, shot on goal right off the face-off. Doug Freeze almost scores. Good save by the goalie. Peterson rips that puck down the ice, and that's going to help kill off the penalty. The Bandits goalie, he's a substitute for their regular, but he knocks the puck over to the side, and here comes Glauner back the other way. Gets the puck up on the left wing to Reeves. Reeves back in the middle to Glauner. Glauner shoots. Big save. I'm telling you, Alex Wilson's playing a heck of a game. McKay stops out with his skate. Reeves got the puck. He's going to play it back to the wing. Here's Glauner. He's going to scoot into the middle here. He winds up, shoots. Man, just wide, and puck's going to come all the way back to the blue line. Glauner stops it. He knocks it down. And Roy gets it, shoots it behind the net. Good pass to Freeze. Freeze gets it around on the side to Reeves. Reeves has got it. It's a 5-on-3 for another 20 seconds. Uh-oh, they dipsy-doodled. Good pass by Roy. That shot wasn't on net, but that goalie reached out his wing and caught it. Like he was catching a little birdie. That was a good save. All right, we got substitutions coming on and off the ice real quick now. 29 seconds remain in the Flamingos' last penalty. It should be 5-on-4, but not yet. Glauner shoots. Oh, he got it on his glove hand. He lost it, but it went right between his pads, so it was a good save. I don't know, Cameron, but every shot they're throwing at this kid, he's saving it. Alex Wilson still has a shutout. It's 5-0. 6.5 minutes left in the second period. Nickelbein wins that face-off, and he dumps that puck down. Lovell was there, but he couldn't control it. It bounced over his stick, and it's down all the way into the Bandits' end. Glauner's got the puck. He's battled in the corner there with number 10, Walton. Walton gets it. And here comes Glauner back the other way. Oh, that puck bounces up over the board, the guy's skate, and over the blue line. Peterson in a Nickelbein. Oh, that guy's shifty. Bandits are just, I believe, outpaced right now. They're just a little bit too much speed. Here comes Buskin back the other way. It's 2-on-1. He shoots into the middle. Can't seem to get a shot away. Choate gets it. Back up the boards. And, ooh, we got a whistle. Choate gives the referee a hard time for not calling the penalty, when in fact the guy across the ice had already seen it and called it. And he said, hey, us referees, we work together. Which I guess answered Choate's protest. So 5-on-4 now for the Flamingos. The Bandits have a guy sitting in the sin bin. Oh, face-off, Edmondson shoots, he scores! I don't know if that was a little deflection or what that was.
I don't know what happened there.
But the goalie looked like he was sliding over to save it, and then either over slid or it was deflected in. We'll have to take a look at that in the replay and see if we can see what happened there. But folks, no matter what happened, it's 6-0 Flamingos. And we're about 4.5 minutes left in the second period. Face off at center ice. Paul Pitcher's got it. He's checked by Hewitt. They bang away at the boards. And here comes Ben Reeves, all by himself. Oh! That puck almost went in. He kind of saved it, but it was laying right on the crease. And one of the defensemen for the Flamingos got his stick in there, so it couldn't go back any further. Aaron May banged away at it, couldn't get it in. Now down below it's Cameron Farr's father is at center. Face off. Farr gets the draw, back to his defenseman, and up along the right to Hewitt. Kept in by Rob Healy. Rob Healy shoots on net. Oh, that's deflected by big Joey Longino. Farr on the boards trying to get it out. They bang away at it. And it's kicked away, and here comes Ben Reeves. He gets it down over here. Oh, this could be something. Paul Pitcher got a shot, but it was deflected and easily steered away. The Flamingos get the puck down the ice. Stan Lavoski's got it now. He shoots it all the way up, but that's intercepted by number 69, Joey Longino. He dumps it in, delayed offside. Lavoski behind his own net. Big Stan Lavoski. Gets the puck up to Aaron May, but it bounced over his stick. It was a little bit hard pass. And Farr shoots it in. Yeah, it was a little wide. Here comes Big Ben Reeves. He gets the puck. Oh, just one. That can't be icing, folks. That cannot be icing. That puck was 2 inches from his stick. And that's what it is, though. It's icing. Puck's coming all the way back down the ice. Aaron May almost picked up that pass. Tell you what, when you're used to playing defense and then all of a sudden you're on a forward, it's a lot of adjustments to make. Cameron, take a look at that clock. How much time we got left on her?
2:24.
All right, folks. Under 2.5 minutes left in the second period. Goalie makes a save for the Bandits, steers away. Lavoski up on the corner. He tries to get it to Freeze. Freeze can't get it out. Flamingos keep it, and Buskin's got it. He banks it off the boards, and here it comes all the way down to Bradley Roy, captain of the... Oh, that was a great turn and pass, but just a little bit hard. Freeze was open. Buskin gives chase behind the net. It's number 33, Baron Medlin. He dumps it up to McKay. McKay's going to give chase, but that's picked up by Dickeroff. Stolen again by McKay. Flamingos bang away at it down on the boards, and it's down behind the net to Heath Ware, who's had a big game tonight for the Flamingos. Good pass by Roy, dumps it down into the zone. Big line changes now, all for the Flamingos. Here comes Choate. He bounces it off the boards, and he's got himself a little, man, he's skipping and scooting as he goes down. Shoots. Big save by the goalie. Another shot. Choate's got the rebound. He shoots it up, chips it just wide of the net. And here comes Buskin for the, and he's going to dump it down just to get a stoppage in play, which brings us to about $1:08 left in the second period. Over the boards, Harbor, Langmesser, Glauner. And they're going to change out that forward line and a defenseman. Buskin at center. He's going to have Langmesser on his left. Harbor, or on his right, and Harbor on his left. The Bandits are going to have to try something here, Cameron. I think they have had not many shots on net, and the ones they have had, big Alex Wilson has saved. Oh, there's a shot. Good save. I don't know if the goalie knows where the puck is. That was number 96, Big Tim Lovell, who's served a couple penalties, I think, already. Almost got himself a goal. Yeah, I tell you what, these Flamingos are a little bit better than perhaps some of the Bandits thought they were. But yeah, and this was their first year in this league, I heard. Oh, Harbor's got a break, but he runs out of time. But the fastest guy in the league was chasing him. I don't know if he could have got in there, but that brings us to the end of the second period. Good chase there at the end by Harbor, good speed. And so it's 6-0, Cameron. I don't know if you kids at home are keeping track, but that's only 4 short of 10. We don't want to speak anything now. Oh, so Cameron, let's tell the kids at home who your favorite basketball team is.
Favorite basketball team, Celtics. Yeah, gotta love Celtics, pretty good.
I am also a Celtics fan. Here comes one of our camera guys and technicians. This is Eric Lewis Jr. He's from San Antonio, Texas. One of my former students. He's on the University of Tennessee swim team. And the guy can swim like a fish. I once saw him hold his breath for 2 days underwater. Joined with Eric tonight on cameras, also a former student, Mr. Kelby Starchman. Kelby Starchman actually lives and works in schools here in Huntsville, Alabama. He's at the University of Huntsville. He's getting a graduate degree in some kind of rocket science. I can't remember what. He's one of those brainiac kids. All right, folks, that's the end of intermission. Just remember, you can catch us on all our social media. Bardown Bandits, Mr. Nate Harbor, he's going to put that on the screen for you and give you all the ways that you can keep in touch and keep up to date with all the things that are hockey here in Huntsville, Alabama. We're getting ready to start the third period. It's 5-on-5. We're back to normal. See if we can stay out of that penalty box this period, Cameron. There's a lot of periods, penalties those first 2 periods.
It only gets worse as it progresses.
Yeah, I think you're right. You get a little more tired and you think you're a little more offended and you retaliate a little bit harder. Dickeroff up on the boards to Harbor, hops over his stick down into the other end. That's number 66, Brandon Peterson. Peterson's had a good game, but also has served time in the penalty box. Oh, there's a shot on goal. Great save by Alex Wilson. That thing was tipped, redirected, and he managed to keep it in front of him. I don't know how he did it. Listen, if we pick 3 stars at the end of the game, I gotta tip my hat to Alex Wilson if he keeps it shut. We don't want to jinx him, but he's got a good chance at it. I'm telling you though, the Flamingos defense is playing very well too. It's not just, it's a team effort here. Oh, there's a shot on net, steered behind, rebound.
Bandits bang away at it again, but Alex Wilson makes another save. Langmesser putting some pressure, comes back to Rob Healy. I don't know what Nickelbein was doing there. He fell all by himself there at center ice. Puck comes all the way down. That's Tyler Dickeroff up to Rob Healy. Picked up by number 33, Baron Medlin. He's got some wheels. Up to Nickelbein. Nickelbein on his wing is Medlin. Pass was behind him a little bit. He gets it out front. Oh, McKay just fanned on it. Here comes Glauner back the other way. Glauner's got a kid in the middle, Paul Pitcher, but he can't get him the puck. Good checking by the Flamingos. Buskin tries to keep it in, but loses it. Here comes Ware. Ware's had a great game. Ware shoots. Good save by the goalie. Puck comes out front. Oh, and everybody misses it. Here comes Glauner back the other way. Joey Longino is giving chase. Glauner shoots. Big save by the goalie. Rebound. Buskin. Another save by Wilson. Ooh, not sure how there wasn't a penalty there, but anyways. That puck comes all the way down. The Flamingos had to clear it to relieve some pressure, and we've got icing. Ooh, Longino chirping it up with Paul Pitcher. I don't know if they called a penalty on that one. I don't see. No one's going towards the box. Boys were just chirping at each other. So we're going to have a face-off down to the right of Alex Wilson. It's still 6-0 for the Bandits, or for the Flamingos over the Bandits. And we're just into the third period. Oh. The referee said, hold it, our goalie's not even ready. Look, he's checking the time on his new wristwatch. He said, I'm not ready yet. Wilson gets his helmet back on. Now he's going to add on his blocker and his glove, pick up a stick, and then we'll be ready for the face. That was funny, though. The referee was ready to drop it. He didn't even know the goalie was not even ready. Here comes the face-off. Buskin loses it, comes back to the Flamingos. Flamingos chop it up all the way down over the blue line. And it's number 83, Edmiston. He dumps it in. Farr gives chase but loses his stick. Lavoski's got it, and he's coming up on the board. He's got a man on the left wing, and that's who he gives the puck to. It's Glauner. Glauner over the blue line. He shoots on net. Ooh, big save. Oh, we got a whistle. I don't know what that was for. Oh, I think it was a delayed offside call. No, not offside. The puck is going to be face-off to the right of Wilson.
Out of play?
I think you're right, Cameron. I think that shot went up and hit the netting. Oh, here comes our man, Edmiston. He's got some speed. Shoots. Oh, he went over the net. Good play by Aaron May. Aaron May gets the puck up to Glauner. It's a 2-on-2. Coming back as far. Oh, that would have been a great shot if only it had been 17 feet closer to the net. Glauner again's got the puck. He shoots. Dude, he's had that corner open, but he's just missing. Good save by Wilson. Puck's jabbed up on the boards and comes all the way down to Rob Healy. Healy shoots it down. Brad Roy shoots it in, but that's a delayed offside, so those players need to get back out of the Flamingos' end. Ooh. No icing. Good play by the goalie. Comes around to Stan Lavoski. He chips it up ahead, and it comes out to center ice. Flamingos jumping in. Farr with the slap shot. And that was blocked by big Rob Healy. Oh, the puck went out and came back in, so I guess that is offside. We got a stoppage in play and 2 full line changes. Dude, your dad had a Canadian drive there. Kids, that's why you wear the good equipment. You don't want to take one of those slap shots off a cheap set of shin pads, that's for sure. Puck behind the net for the Bandits. Dickerhoff gives chase. He's got Harbour down on the board with him. They bang away at it. Nickelbein is killing him down there. Harbour chips it out to the defender, but he keeps it in for the Flamingos. Behind the net to Rob Healy, and Rob gets it around to Freeze. Freeze sees Harbour at center, but that pass just wasn't good enough, kids, to catch Nate Harbour. Ben Reeves has got it now. He's going to scoot in on the left-hand wing. He's covered up by a lot of Flamingos, though. They're not giving him any room to skate. Comes back to the point. Dickerhoff's got it. He shoots it into Harbor. Oh, that puck comes off the boards and misses Nate Harbor and goes right into big Alex Wilson's glove. That's another save. And that brings us to about 12 minutes left in this third period. And Cameron, what's the score again? 6-0. It's still 6-0 for the Flamingos. Oh, Dickerhoff's shot was blocked by Nickelbein, but he couldn't get it. Medlin's got it. Stopped by Dickerhoff. Comes up to Harbor. Harbor can't keep it. Oh, that comes all the way back to Dickerhoff. Over to Aaron May, and Aaron May's going to get it ahead. The puck bounced off Reeves' stick and was shot back down, and the Bandits get it. And this could be not icing. Here come the Flamingos behind their own net. Puck up and around on the boards. Walton's got it. He gets it around to the other wing, and they get it out over center. No icing. Harbor. He gets it up to Ben Reeves. Good check by Joey Longino. The puck's going to come all the way down, and that is going to be icing. So we're going to have another stoppage in play and another change of lines for both teams. That brings out Stan Lebowski, Langmesser, Pitcher, Buskin, and May for the Bandits. And we've got Heath Ware centering for the Flamingos. Heath Ware's had a big game tonight. I think he's had a couple goals, broke up a couple goals, done real well. Puck's flipped out, giving chase all the way back is Stan Lebowski. Stan, one of the stalwarts for the Bandits on defense. Here comes Paul Pitcher. Paul Pitcher comes in, shoots. That's right into the glove of the goalie. You got to keep that puck low. Make him save it with his stick or his lower pads, just so you might get a chance of a rebound. Good save by Wilson, and he's had a number of them tonight. Face-off won by the Bandits. Over to May. May shoots. Puck doesn't make it all the way through. Picked up by Ware, and here he comes back the other way. This is Walton. Walton to Joey Longino. No, that's Lovell. Lovell shoots. Holy smokes, Lovell had a chance to score there, but just wide. Walton Langmesser bang away in the corner, picked up by Ware. Ware can't get it up front. Here comes Lebowski. He gets it up on the wing to Paul Pitcher. And here comes Langmesser back the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, Langmesser having trouble with that puck in the middle. Broken up, and here comes Walton back the other way. Ware gets it. He can't get control of it. He loses it, and the Bandits shoot it back down. And they pass it up. Ware's got it. Look at that. Rob Healy just picked that puck out of the air with his foot like he was Lionel Messi. Glauner scooting in on net. He's guarded closely by Longino. Longino's got a stick on him. Longino goes down. Tell you what, man, these boys are a really good giving her. Glauner's going to get a shot on net here after all. And again, shot it right into the old bread basket, and goalies don't have to do nothing when you hit them with the puck. So Cameron, what position do you play in basketball? Well, there's no sense for us to keep talking then. My mic's on. I don't know what to tell him. You're still on. Anyways, we'll just keep going at her here because we can use this mic. Oh, Big Healy's going to get a penalty. Edmondson's got the puck. Oh, Edmondson had Hewitt wide open and didn't pass it to him. Flamingos, there's a delayed penalty. Rob Healy. Oh. And that's going to do it. Roy touches the puck, and we're going to get a penalty called here. And hey, Cameron, walk down there and see, ask him to make sure his mics are on. Actually, go tell Kelby to go check. Go, Kelby's right there. Go talk to Kelby and tell him to go down and check the mics. All right, folks, apparently we've had a little bit of microphone trouble, so we're just going to broadcast here for the time being on this phone. Oh, that was off the goalpost twice. Oh, we're going to have to take a look at that in an instant replay. That puck looked like it went off twice. Stan. And when it hit the goalpost twice. Twice. Okay. They're going to call that a goal. From up here, our vantage point, it looked like it didn't go in the net, but... Yeah, well, he was Johnny on the spot. He was right there. So you always got to go with what the referee says. So. We're going to do a little mic change here, folks. Was it mine that wasn't working?
It's this one. Do we have another?
Yeah, check that right over there. Hang on, folks. Cameron, entertain him for a second. Thanks. So that's all there is there? Okay, so this one's not charging.
This keeps cutting off.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's use Cameron's and take it down there, and I'll just talk with Cameron. Cameron, give me your microphone. We're going to see if we can set it up on this other one over there. Okay, so you and I are just going to have to share this one. Folks, excuse us for the technical breakdown there for a second, but one of our camera microphone receivers went down, or transmitters, I guess it was. And so anyways, Cameron and I are going to have to share this microphone here. All right? Here, this will probably be enough to get us both, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, we don't want to lose you, buddy. The very fact that you came out here and had no idea you were broadcasting today, and at the last second, here you are. Yeah. Oh, that almost went in the net. Dicker off, chopped the puck out. Yeah, that was a surprising save there. Okay, yeah, I'm talking. Can you hear it now? Eric, can you hear us? Checking 1, 2, 3. Anyway, so we might not have any audio, so we're just going to rely on the good old iPhone since it's been recording all game here. And it makes us look good, Cam. That makes us look good. All right, that puck shot down the length of the ice, and I think that's going to be icing. No? Oh, they're killing off the penalty. We forgot about that. Bandits had that penalty. Here comes Chope out on the wing. Oh, bad pass, and it skates over Lovell's stick. Aaron May's got it on defense, and he shoots it all the way down the ice. Good play by May. Oh, that puck is deflected. Buskin's going to have a shorthanded shot on net here. Broken up by the Flamingos nicely and deftly, and they come back the other way. Ware, number 21. He's been playing like 10 men. Oh, he shoots it all the way across the crease. Buskin gets it and wisely shoots it down the ice as the Bandits continue to kill off their penalty. Puck comes up to Edmiston. I like this kid. He's fast, he's shifty, he's smooth. He gets the puck into the middle. Shot by John Farr, but John couldn't get it in. Luckily, John had the presence of mind to shoot it directly into the goalie's face. Harbor.
You gotta shoot somewhere else.
Man, if he'd have scored that, you would have been hearing about that all the way home.
You're just gonna have to hear me talk about it.
Yes, Dad, why did you miss that? Here comes Edmiston again. Oh, and we got a delayed offside. Good call, Cameron. I think Edmiston had that look that he used whatever energy he had left all on that last play. All right, we got a face-off outside the Bandits' end. Harbor at center. facing off against Farr. Big John chips down. Harbor wins the draw. Dickerhoff up on the left wing, and it's Paul Pitcher. Paul Pitcher got it. Dumps it into, oh, great pass to Reeves. Reeves dipsy doodles into the corner. He's guarded there by Joey Longino. No, that was Brandon Peterson, sorry. Here comes John Farr back the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Farr, Edmiston, Farr shoots. Back to Edmiston, he scores! What a pass by Big John Farr. Holy smokers. Kids, let's watch that again, because that instant replay is going to tell you a lot of stuff about how you play the game of hockey. 2-on-1. Farr had a chance to shoot. He feigns like he's going to slip, simply slides the puck under the stick of the defender, right over there to our boy Edmiston, and he scores.
That's why he leads in assists.
He does. He leads the team in assists. Reeves got the puck on the side. He dipsy doodles up over center. He's watched by McKay. I'll tell you one thing, Cameron, the Flamingos don't let any break get started without putting somebody on them. They've had very good defense tonight. Another stoppage down there, big save by Alex Wilson. And that brings us to, oh, Cameron, can you believe it? It's 1 minute left in the game.
Just started.
If I was the Bandits, I would pull my goalie and just try and break the shutout.
It's a good idea.
Oh, look at that. The Bandits didn't know where the puck was, and they didn't go after it. Lavoski. Oh, he shot it right at the guy. Here comes a little speeder. Is that Choate? Choate gets it. Back to, oh, he shoots. Oh, he had a great chance. Big save by the Bandits goalie. Another big save with his pad. Paul Pitcher and 70 were laughing at each other as they were checking. Nickelbein, he can't get it to fall. Langmesser shoots it around. That's going to be picked up by Pitcher and Lovell. And that brings us down to under 20 seconds. Slid around the boards. This is Langmesser. He shoots it all the way over to Buskin. Buskin may have, no, he just didn't have it. That puck's coming all the way down the ice. And that's going to be the end of the game with 4 seconds left to go. That's all she wrote, folks. That game came down to a couple things. Number one, I think the Flamingos were faster, Cam. Number two, I think the Flamingos had better defense. And I think the Flamingos had better goalie.
I think they did too.
Yeah.
It was a very, very good game.
Well, the boys are going to skate center ice and congratulate each other, which is good. It was well played, well fought, but clearly the better team tonight was the Flamingos as they finished this one up with 8 goals, and the Bandits had 0. I'm telling you what, that was a pretty aggressive game.
It was very aggressive.
One of the more aggressive ones I've seen.
A lot of penalties.
Yes, there was. I think you're right. That was the most penalties I've seen in a game. So, anyways, folks, that's going to do it for us here at the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. Me and Big Cameron Farr enjoyed bringing you the game tonight. And we're going to sign off. Cameron, thanks for joining me. It's good to have you.
Thank you.
All right. And just remember, kids, like we always say, don't be afraid to go in the corners and always keep your stick on the ice. We'll see you next time. Have a great one.